All right. You know, there was a chance we were opening packs tonight. There was a small window where we were like, we are opening some packs.
I went to bed like it was Christmas Eve, and I woke up like it was December 26th.
Yeah. For you guys being on the West Coast and me on the East Coast, I woke up in the middle of the night and saw a bunch of text messages. So I was glad to like relive your excitement after the fact.
Yeah, we hit some time where we were excited. We were figuring out what to do, go live at 9 a.m. And then it all changed. It all changed.
Yeah. At least we had advance notice and we weren't sitting there alive and then saw it get pushed. So that's good.
It's true. But hey, we're happy to be back. Top hot takes are here.
Top hot takes. Let's say hello to some of the people in the crowd. We got funny video S haha.
What's up? What's up, funny video? Evan's back. We've seen Evan before.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Brian? And we got some V clamping. And I think that's who we got right now. As you guys continue to trickle in, just, drop some notes in the chat. It's way more fun when other people are being engaged than just relying on the three of us to be creative. But more important,
cameo, early cameo.
Cameo early.
Early cameo.
God.
We got a moonwalk cameo.
That was excellent. Did he see his cameo last video?
He's very excited about this bit we have here. We got
a cameo here too.
Wow, this is incredible.
Way early. We're already.
This is incredible. I feel underprepared. I should have had a cameo ready to go. Matt, what's up, Max? Although that was directed at Greg, so Greg, you can.
Hello, Max. Thank you for joining, Max.
So I'm still in his thunder.
I wanted to talk about Top Shot, and I was like, dude, just join the live stream.
Save for the stream, bro.
You can ask questions. There's only so much I'm allowed to talk about it per day. You can talk to my fiance about that.
But yeah, so we were excited for the rare drop. It was going to be the first rare drop since the holo drop, I guess. And then before that, it was pre my time on the platform, so years ago. So there was a lot of excitement about it, and rumored to be, I don't know, 100,000 or so in line for this rare pack. Kind of wild, huh?
Insane.
Yeah, and also there's only been 2 stress tests where it's been like 5K and 5K, so we just haven't had any sort of significant drop in some time. So people are ready.
Yeah, people are ready. Kevin is ready for some giveaways. Kevin, we will be doing some giveaways towards the end. I can't remember the number we decided on.
I don't. The reason we did 3 last time, it was a magical evening. We did 1 because we had a kind of a master challenge giveaway to keep it in theme, and then we did our general spin the wheel. But people donated moments, which we thought was awesome. They just gifted us moments, and we gave them out live. We have 1 of those left over that came in a little after the show. We're going to do tonight as well. So maybe we'll get to 3. We'll see. But definitely 2.
There's a chance. And, we can touch on the rules of the giveaway a little bit. All you got to do, just make sure you're liking this stream, hit the notification, make sure you're following our pages and subscribed, all that fun stuff. Make sure you're doing that. And then we'll throw in a Google form as we get towards giveaway time. But we need to focus on the rare drop. Potentially happening tomorrow now, as 9 a.m. Pacific is the earliest time. We hope that's when it's going to happen. Could be pushed back. The one good thing, I know there's a lot of frustration around, lining up and then finding out 20 minutes before it's pushed and then to be pushed again. But one of the things that I appreciate is that they're doing it for like the user experience. Like clearly they were having some issues with bots getting in there, and we didn't want another experience where you're in line at like 5,000, guaranteed a pack, and then all of a sudden packs are gone. So if they're going to delay it, I think it's annoying, right? It's annoying. We want to be in line. We want to be opening packs, but at least it's so we're not getting screwed, and that's important.
Yeah, and again, I think the transparency is commendable. That they were pretty upfront. They're just like, look, we got a bot problem, and we need time to figure it out. So give us till tomorrow morning, hopefully, and our fingers are crossed.
Yeah, I don't mind pushing it until get it right. I'm all for it. Like, I want the experience to be awesome. I want more people to participate. So if that means there's a delay or 2, I'm okay with that. I want it to be a fun experience.
Absolutely. But let's talk about what's going to be in the pack, hopefully tomorrow, fingers crossed. So you're going to be getting 5 base 2 moments, 5 regular base 2 common moments, but then we're also getting 1 rare metallic gold. And it was kind of hidden towards the bottom, but there was a link that you could pull, and it breaks down what metallic golds are going to be in there, and it tells us a little bit about the moment. So I'm going to share screen just so we can see this bad boy and make sure I'm not sharing my email this time. Here we go. So this is what we're looking at. We've got, can you see that all right?
Yep.
Okay, so there's a Bogdan Bogdanovic who hits a fadeaway jumper. Another Trey Young hits a contested floater. There's a Karis LeVert drains a three. Karis LeVert is so interesting in value. Because this will be a moment from his old team. So I'm curious about that one.
So these are all new, or are these the same metallic gold set that came in the hollow?
It looks like.
Well, let's look, because we got the Anthony Davis, right? So let's see if it's the same Anthony Davis.
The Anthony Davis, I thought it was a different
there
one. Nails a beautiful one-handed jumper. Yeah, that's the same one.
I believe he nails a beautiful one-handed jumper in the one that we have.
I thought the one we had was against the Chicago. Although maybe that's the hollow. Maybe that was the hollow moment in there.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I do think some of them are already there because you're seeing right now like how many are available.
Right.
But anyways, here's what we have for the metallic gold. So there's gonna be quite a few. So yeah, you're right. You're right. These were dropped in the hollow as well. You see like Lou Dort.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Ben Simmons to Joel for behind the back pass. That'll be nice. So there are quite a few nice ones. We've got some San Antonio Spur moments. We've got DeJounte Murray, Keldon Johnson.
I like that.
I love Keldon Johnson.
Yeah.
And then
how about
Westbrook.
that? Donovan Mitchell drops a magnificent layup. Wow, look at that.
Wow. That's you. There was a Jazz fan that wrote that up, do you think?
It must have been.
All right. But yeah, so this is what we're looking at for tomorrow. So again, you'd be guaranteed. If you are one of the lucky 11,000, you'd be getting a metallic gold, at least one of these. I'll tell you which one I want right now. A Zion Williamson block on Victor Oladipo would be nice.
Yeah.
And then 5 base moments too. And the base moments.
Wait, can you go up to that Darius Baisley moment? I'm sorry. It was just above that one and above the.
Yeah. Absolutely undresses the defense.
There we go. They're getting creative with these descriptions.
Oh man.
I have, we all have lots of dreams for this platform, what we're doing here with Top Shot Takes, but just one day I would like NBA Top Shot to reach out and be like, you know what, guys, I want you to write up the moments this week.
we can get creative.
And then you let me write them up, who knows very little basketball lingo.
Yes, that's what we need. We need Greg.
Handles.
He lightly tosses it into the basket.
Oh, it's great. But then there's still some good base set moments that are being thrown out there too. And I like the Kevin Durant burying the step back three, which was going for a couple hundred on the marketplace, I think. Another Jason Tatum where he buries a game winner. That was a pretty cool moment. There's still some LaMelo balls out there, including like the number 3 cereal. So there's still some really good stuff that's going to be in there, even for the base moments. Some more.
I mean, someone's going to get lucky if they get that Melo. There's not a ton of them in there, but
right.
There's also a ton more LeBron step back threes, no look three, rather.
Right?
Yeah.
Greg, isn't there only like is there 20% left or something like that?
There's 3,000 left is what I heard. 3,000 left in packs, which is crazy. That's so many, and that that price has obviously dipped a little bit since the happening on Friday. The LEing or whatever, but it's crazy that there's still so many out there. Hopefully, it still retains its value.
It's a lot of Steph. That's I like that Steph. The behind the back pass to Looney.
Yeah,
that's nice.
That one is really nice, and I like that Wiseman one too. And so to have quite a few Wisemans left as well. Oh no, I guess not too many Wisemans, but
it's in there.
But it's in there. There's some really nice stuff in here.
Christian Wood dunks in traffic.
Yeah, that's outside, Greg. That's straight up outside.
He runs through the stadium, runs outside into the parking lot.
Wow.
Recently snubbed Domantas Sabonis is in there.
DeMarcus Cousins hits his first 3 as a Rocket. Might have been one of his only 3s.
Yeah, well, I'd be curious to see. The next DeMarcus Cousins moment will be on a different team for sure.
Yep.
The Kawhi Leonard one's pretty nice too when he's cracking 10,000 points.
I didn't realize that's what it was. That's cool.
Oh man.
And then the dunk. I believe you got this one, Dustin, on the stream. A couple times.
Yeah, I got that one. It's a nice play.
Yeah,
that is interesting. Like even for example, like LeBron James hits 3, then celebrates with the team. That's not really that sounds badass, but the moment itself is way more badass. And then the Kawhi cracking 10K points. You have no way of knowing that from just like seeing the moment and opening the moment.
Totally.
It's probably in the description, but it's that's interesting. I didn't even know. I've been looking at the same marketplace moments for 3 weeks. I had no idea that was like a milestone moment.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't either. All right, I want to say we got Pax is back. What's up, Pax? Good to see you.
Pax.
Applicable
Steven
username Pax.
I was excited to be 75,000th place and still be like, well, maybe I got a chance.
Yeah, I feel you.
I mean, that's a good point. There's tomorrow, there's 11,000 packs available, which is better than the past couple of days when there's only been 5,000, but it's still going to be a pretty, it's a fight to the finish for, if you're in that 12 or 13,000 range.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Here's the other thing. If they're really combating bots and they're coming, I'm now fighting for why you should stay in line tomorrow and why Stephen may get a pack at 75K. I feel like if they're fighting bots in real time tomorrow, which they must be doing, the people early in line could just get knocked out. By people, I mean bots. Like if there are bots lining up early,
that's true.
It's worth at least sticking around to see how it's going, even if you get a crappy place in line. That's
very true. I didn't even think of that. All right, yeah. So that's what we're looking at for tomorrow for the rare pack drop. We're excited about that. Hopefully tomorrow.
Look, it was a 5K stress test last time, and one of us got a pack.
That's true.
So fingers crossed on this one.
That's true. Hey, listen, every once in a while you get lucky and you open up a Dwayne Bacon, a DeAnthony Melton, and then some other.
I mean, it was worth it. 100% worth it.
Yep.
I want to share Heckmar's comment because I think Heckmar's new to the channel. I think I saw you in the comments in the last video. So thanks for hanging out today. So he says, what's up with the challenges on Top Shot right now? They're are unrealistic, too expensive to even try for us newbies. How do you think they can moderate them to be actually playable for the community? That's a great question.
I think I think about that quite a bit. I think that's always been in the cards for them, and they grew too quickly in too short a time, and then came up against these tech issues to like really address this. So it's common sense that they'd make challenges more accessible and easier for people like us who aren't spending 5 figures on this platform.
Right.
But I think for now they were. I think it was attainable, right? I mean, Mike, you were on as the longest. It probably felt these challenges more attainable, and then everything shot up so quickly and so unexpectedly that now you have to drain the bank account to complete a challenge, which not many people are able to do.
Right. Well, I mean, even with Cool Cats, right? Cool Cats is a common moment. It's not supposed to be a rare moment, so this shouldn't be that expensive to complete. And you can see that in the fact that Cool Cats, the first drop was 5,000. And then in the second drop it was 10,000, and who knows what's going to be in the third drop, right? So it was not supposed to be as difficult and as expensive. But I think you're right. The growth just came all of a sudden, and then everyone was like, "Oh, this is ending with a LaMelo. Like we need to buy all these moments up." So
the cool thing I'll say too is that they've sort of indirectly addressed this. Is that they've said that their ultimate goal is for there to always be packs available. They want people to come site and be able to buy a pack, which means I think they'll probably introduce challenges that will be something that's attainable for us, right? It's not going to be just for the whales coming in that can drop, like Greg said, 5 figures. It's going to be something that's still a cool collectible that multiple people can get. Still a little rare, but not going to break the bank. I think they have that in mind. They want this to be for everybody. That's why packs are relatively cheap, for like a common or a base set. They have that in mind. So I think they're going to try and consider that heavily. And I think that's a great question.
Yeah, I think they have to, right? I have to. And I do think that was the intent, especially with Cool Cats. I mean, the hollow one, it makes a little more sense, right? The hollows are going to be expensive anyways. I don't think they expected it to be over 100K to complete it, but I think it was intended to be a little harder to make those. And even the metallic gold challenges, like those are tough. But I think like even the gift challenge is nuts. I know we talked about.
Especially because with those, you're committed to buy 4 of the 5.
Yeah.
Right? Is it only 5? Like you have, I mean, unless you have a nice friend that sends you one, but you have to buy 4 of the 5. So you're already committing. Granted, the first is free, but there's already a price tag on that.
Yeah. And I know, hey, we've talked about a team hold over here. But full disclosure, it's on the blockchain. I sold my gift this week. I sold my low D'Angelo Russell, and only because I knew I wasn't going to complete the challenge. And I was like, let's get some money out of this to reinvest into other moments. Because I don't know, it's hard to even know what those gift moments, where that value is going to go from here. It's tough to know. Yeah,
I mean, I'm probably going to keep mine just because I have fewer non-common cards than you do, just simply because you were on before I was. But to me, like I'm holding on to those for dear life. The metallic golds, the few that I have, the gift, and then the cool cats, just because like that's all I got. And otherwise I have commons. And I think that's a good transition, which we didn't really do at the top of the show, but we should. Welcome. We're on Twitch for the first time tonight.
Oh, wow.
I think we forgot, but we're here. We're not going away.
They want us. It's all good.
So welcome to that audience. And just wanted to, for anyone watching for the first time, just wanted to introduce our show. We are Top Hot Takes. And we aren't, my fiance laughs every time when I say
He's
that.
committed to the bit.
Top Hot Takes because we really don't know what we're talking about. We are just big fans of this platform. And we like to really take some big swings on what we think the future of it's going to be. That's what excites us, thinking about it, speculating. I also want to say we are not the whales. Like we just got in a little bit early and put a little bit of money into it and have had some good luck. So that's what keeps us talking about it. And we're glad you guys are here for the ride with us.
That's one thing. Oh, also none of this is financial advice. So throw that out there too. The other thing I wanted to say along those lines, Greg, and Dustin, I wonder what, like right now, it seems like a lot of people got ahead by just being in early. So I'm so curious what it's going to look like what being good at this is going to look like. Because there was such a leg up on the people that just happened to be here first. So now all of a sudden the value of their collection is through the roof just because for like very cheap, they were collecting things. So I'm so curious to how it's going to shake out moving forward.
Yeah, so much is going to depend on how many moments come, what type of moments they are, what what additional packs are dropped, how big the serials go. I think all of that stuff is gonna come into play. And we've gotten lucky. We've been a little early on some stuff, and we've been able to see see that sort of rise in our value of what these moments that we have are. But also at the end of the day, we also have moments that we really like. That we think are just cool. And I think that's also going to come into play at some point as well.
And I want to throw in what I love about this platform is, and I know I always preach this, but I know the least about the NBA out of this group. And I am still able to find joy and excitement out of these things. And you never know what moments, because I have moments that I bought that I wasn't necessarily investing in because the player was good. I was investing in it because it was cheap, or I liked the play, or it was my hometown team. But you never know what will retain value and for what reason. Mm-hmm. And I think Will Barton and Stanley Johnson are two moments where I had never heard of those players before, but because they were part of a challenge, they shot way up. Right. And then people have been talking about the moments that are slightly incorrect. I'm forgetting the word for it. Misprints. Yeah. Misprints. Yep. I mean, those, it hasn't really panned out if those are going to be worth more or not yet, but it's always something. So you never know. And that's what I love about it, is there's so many little nuances that the platform and the community is figuring out and finding value in. That's exciting to me, because what I have and what I will still accumulate could pop for some reason or another.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry to sidetrack us. That was just something I was thinking about as I was listening to another stream today, where I was like, there such a lot of the people who are the big names in this right now, and that's not to discredit any of the work they did to get to where it is now, but it's well, they were here for 6 months, right? It's with a lot less people. So I think carving out your own lane it's going to be interesting moving forward, I think. Before we move on to the next thing, I just want to make sure we hit some comments up as they keep coming in. Satish says, what are your predictions on what base packs or MGLE packs from season 1 will go for in the future?
An insane amount. If you are lucky enough to have a series 1 pack or an MGLE pack from series 1, if I think a lot of people are relying on series 1 being that kind of gold standard of the floor, because there's so few moments and the circulation count is the smallest for commons. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine those packs are going to be just gold nuggets for a long time.
I agree. I think it's going to be sky's the limit on those. I'm series 1, obviously, but adding the MGLE on top is just, I think if you got those, props to you. But
I will say one thing you'll have to do, which is fascinating, and we haven't hit this yet on Top Shot, but you got to keep track of how many are out there, because everything's all public, unlike regular sports cards. by the time you get down to the very few last packs available from each set, people are going to be able to figure out pretty closely what is in that unopened pack. So that means they'll be able to put a value on it. Whether that's amazing or not amazing, that's something you should keep track of if you have them. If it's down to 2 packs and you know there's a LeBron in one and a Daniel Tice in the other, it's, you know, as soon as the Daniel Tice is open, people are going to know you have the LeBron.
Yeah, that is true. I think, who was it? His username was Kylo Ren. I think he was on the first mint this week, and he was talking about that too. He has a lot of unopened packs, and how he also was saying that he thinks the value of that is going to be super high in the future. Let's grab one more question before we move on to our next segment. Brian says, you think the pack drop will stop the crazy undercutting that has been going on the past few days? Or do you think it hasn't been a major factor?
I don't know if this pack drop will, but the minute they put out new moments, which we know is coming pretty soon, new Series 2 moments, then I think we'll see a big difference.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with that. I mean, it feels like every time there's a pack drop, you know, everything's listed right away for a couple days, and then it kind of evens out a little bit. At least that's what we've seen so far.
Yeah, and it's there hasn't been a huge pack drop or something like this in a while, so there's going to be some effect on the market in some way, shape, or form. Also,
shout out to Andre. That's the perfect metaphor for the packs.
Yep,
that's exactly what's going to happen. In pack 1, we have LeBron. In pack 2, we have Daniel Tice. I can't believe I'm taking Daniel Tice's name in vain here. I forgive.
But that's what we talked about in the last one. I mentioned, like, you're going to know what's in one and what's in not. So if you choose you have the right one or the wrong, you're left with, oh, well, I know that this one doesn't have anything in there because I can see what's been taken. Then the value is going to instantly drop on the one that doesn't have anything.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was still looking at the deal or no deal thing. That really is that like threw me for a loop.
Yeah,
like,
it's perfect.
That's it. That's it. We don't have to do anything else. It's perfect. Thank you, Andre.
And then we'll bring you on the stream, and we'll actually have we'll have little boxes, and we'll open it up. And
yeah,
so save that pack, and then we'll do that.
Again, I've said this before. I don't think I have the discipline to not open it.
It's tough. I mean, when I hear it, though, someone holding on to it for that long, I mean, I get excited. I'm like, oh, man, that could be really amazing to sort of have something like that and just watch the value go up and just become so limited. But I'm just, I don't know. I don't know that I could just let it sit there.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I don't think I could. And to go back to, I was thinking of the marketplace dip or like the undercutting that's going on. I'll be honest. I was hoping this rare drop was going to be a little bit more expensive. Only because I was hoping people were going to be like, all right, I need to offload some stuff so I can try to get this pack. And I feel I was like, this is where there are going to be deals. We're going to see a lot of stuff on the marketplace right now.
Yeah. I thought they were going to come in at like $4.99 or something like that. Maybe not as big, but something.
Yeah, that's what I thought for sure. Like $2.99 and up is what I was thinking. I was pretty surprised it was $99.
Ms. Power says deal. He's accepted the deal.
And
he's tapping out. He's taking the deal. He's not saying no deal. Shout out, Miz.
This is an interesting question. Does Top Shot have any plans to go back to the old first come first serve release? Miss those days. That was before my time.
Yeah, I can't see them doing that again with this many users. I mean, unless I know they're talking about like the base series packs being way more common, so that they're always there when you get there. But I don't see that happening for a little bit. Not with the growth that they've had and how they're trying to roll things out and perfect everything. There's just too many people.
Yeah, and that does give an advantage to those that have higher computing power and the ability to make bots. I feel like that really gives them the advantage to just be there first on the second. I was going to say the
bots they got to figure out the most. So that's what, like, you deal with that in the sneaker world, right? And it's so annoying. So I'm glad that they're making that a major priority and just saying we don't want bots on this platform to snatch it up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What was the comment we just had? I just missed it.
I just threw Kelsey's up there. He was basically saying what Greg was saying. I
didn't steal that. I'm sorry, Kelsey. I didn't.
No, I think you said it first. But hers probably she can hear me in the other room, so there's no delay, so she was able to get.
But she's right. She's totally right.
Real time.
She's totally right. They can pick them out in that 15 minutes or 8 minutes or whatever they have. I mean, I don't know if they can, but I'm assuming they can.
Yeah, I think that's true. All right. Well, good luck with the rare pack tomorrow. Let's get it.
Let's get one.
We should go live. We'll go live tomorrow when they're if it is at 9 a.m. If not, it gets a little trickier. But if it is at 9, right before 9 a.m., maybe we'll pop on and see what place in line we get.
Yeah, if it sticks to 9, we'll do it. We'll figure it out, and you can come wait with us, and we'll have some fun.
Yeah, and we'll be 80,000, 70,000, and 102,000 in line.
It's cracking 100. It's cracking 100, right?
Yeah.
Well, actually, they limited signups. So, do you think they limited it before it got to that, or is it?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, there was a thing at the top of the screen. They booted everyone out today because they were just doing everything on the back end. But at the top, it said we are limiting new user account signups. Click here, whatever, sign up to be alerted for when you can join the thing. Thank you for your patience and blah, 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 something like that. But I was like, oh, wow. If you have told people about it and they've lagged and, I'll get into it, and now they want to jump on, they can't even jump on. They have to wait.
Wow.
Yeah, big deal.
Yeah. I think I like that.
I'm into it.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
Also,
I want everyone to play.
Shout out to Alex who made it and figured out the chat right away. We're glad to hear, Alex.
Welcome back.
And listen, some weeks people are excited to see me. Some weeks people are excited to see Dunbar. A lot of Sandoval love here today. And we like that. We like that.
It's family support, friend support. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Miz. Shout out, Miz.
Jason's cutting some deals for you.
Oh, there we go.
We take them all. All right. It's been an exciting few days on Top Shot because the NBA players have now joined and they are all in. A lot of them have accounts and a lot of them have moments in their accounts. And my fiance just stole one of my sweet potato fries. So we wanted to go through some of these players that have accounts, look at what they have, look what moments they have, and just talk about who's embraced the platform so far.
Yeah, we saw a ton of people. We talked about this. A lot of people started tweeting. A lot of NBA players started tweeting, getting in on the action. And I think we just wanted to see, we thought it might be fun to say, what moments do they own? What moments does Josh Hart have? Does Terrence Ross have? Does Josh Green have? So we can actually just pull up their account, which is kind of what makes the platform awesome, and go through it. So I am going to share my screen and we can get into it. We're going to go with T. Ross and look at his page. So they've added a little check mark here now to be verified, which is pretty awesome. And you can see he's got a handful of moments that are for sale already. It looks like some of them are gone because Greg and I looked. Oh, there we go. There's some more. Oh, he's got a lot for sale now.
He's got a ton for sale.
All right, we'll start at the top. We'll start at the top.
Up.
I'm going too fast. I just wanted to see what was for sale and what wasn't. But PJ Washington, Cool Cats, Ja Morant, 815 serial. That's not bad. That's pretty nice. Fultz. It's all Series 2 as far as I can see right now. Biyombo, Drummond, Mitchell Robinson, Bam Adebayo, Cam Reddish, Trey, John Collins, AD, Troy Brown, Aaron Gordon. Here's a Series 1. He's probably getting his teammates. We all figured they were going to get their teammates and probably people they're friends with. But do you think something like this Dame he bought because he's like, Dame's awesome?
This is wild. Just thinking about what players are for sale. I didn't even think about that. I need to now get into his teammates. Are for sale
his teammate, his rookie teammate. He said, "I got your moment, and I'm trying to make money off you."
And he's putting a value on it. He's determining the value.
Yeah. So that's another thing we should get into. So we'll go here. He's selling it for 2K. Let's go see what I have to log in. It logged me back out. I'll just log in. See if it does it, but it's probably.
I want to know how many of these he purchased.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't know. I know that, and actually that Steven brings up a good point in the comments. I think a lot of the NBA players have been getting gift packs, which, makes sense. The Top Shot wants them to embrace it and really have things to play with immediately and gives them a leg up on understanding the platform.
Here we go.
I do agree it is frustrating. But
lowest ask is 605, and he was asking 2,000. So he's trying to make a little money.
Yeah, but I didn't even think about that. To your point, Mike, these dudes have to put a price tag on their teammates or their rivals or just people they respect in the league.
Well, and I was thinking about the players, like the players that are for sale versus the players that are not for sale. Like I saw there was an Andre Drummond that's not for sale, and I'm having a fire sale on Andre Drummond. So I was like, I want to know what Terrence Ross was thinking when he was like, I gotta like get rid of Cole Anthony. I'm gonna get rid of Evan Fournier for a lot more money than Cole Anthony, which is interesting, and then I'm gonna keep my Andre Drummond.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the fun thing of this is like, why are they choosing some guys to own, some guys to sell?
Also, I don't want to call out Terrence Ross, but there's a group of people that gave away a cool cat, PJ Washington. So some people sell it for $1,000, some people give it away.
Right here on this program. Wait, I have the best hot take, my favorite hot take I've had in a while, which I'll save it. I'll save it till we go through a few more.
All right. Well, look, all right. He's got his own moment, which is really cool and it's rare, but it's interesting that he wants to sell his own moment and not just keep it. Like, I don't know. Keep it, Terrence. Let's just hang on to that. That's a cool moment. I'm going to play for everyone. Not sure if people have seen it, but it's a pretty nice play. Look at this.
For $10K. Wow. That is a nice play. And nothing but love for Terrence Ross. He's won me DraftKings tournament. So I'm always here for my 6.
I wanted him to be a Laker too. I thought, I know he loves to be out in LA, and I thought maybe we were going to get him. I think it would have fit in with the Lakers. But I got love for Terrence Ross too. Fun moments. He's got some Lucas. He's got some good stuff.
Like Dwayne Bacon. He's not selling Dwayne Bacon, who's one of his teammates.
Maybe it's one of his really close friends, and he's like, "Bro, you can't get rid of my moment."
Wait, I don't know. Can you take off screen share for 1 second? I gotta spit my hot take. It's burning me up. All right, I think that here's my hot take. And on this show, we come with top hot takes. We like thinking about the future. This is my worst intro so far, but here's my hot take. I think in the future, I don't think it'll replace the tweet drama. But in the same way that the trades pick up when a player unfollows teammates when he's about to get traded, or follows new teammates when he's about to get traded to a new team,
love this.
I think you're going to see like Kevin Durant puts up James Harden's moment for sale. Is there trouble in paradise? Like I think those moves by these players are going to drive those headlines.
That's going deep if they do that. That'd be awesome.
I love this. So like when everyone freaked out when Giannis unfollowed everybody on Instagram that week. So if all of a sudden Giannis sells his brother on the Bucks, but then like goes and acquires his brother on the Lakers, everyone's going to be like, he's going to LA. He's going to LA. This is something we need to get into as we go into our next year. Who will be the worst player with the best collection? What I'm going to say about this is, I don't know if this is a hot take. I think it makes sense for the players at the bottom to be working hard in the Top Shot streets, because this is like supplemental income to continue after their playing days are over. You know, Dame's fine. Dame's gonna drop a mixtape. He's gonna play for a while. He's gonna be all right.
So here's Josh Hart's. We know he's big into this. He's went live opening packs. He's got his own moment, which is cool. It is not for sale. He's got a nice Bradley Beal Series 1.
Ooh.
He's got a gold Ellie Julius. You know, he's got a lot of nice selection here, I want to say. Season tip-off. K-Love. Run it back.
I don't think I knew K-Love was even out there.
Well, did you know that, look, there's another player with Dwayne Bacon? I think you're underselling Dwayne Bacon.
Or it means I'm a budding NBA star, because I also have a Dwayne Bacon.
Yeah, Series 1 K-Love with an assist. Have you seen this? I don't think I knew Kevin Love was on here too.
I didn't either. And I actually know who
he is. It's one of his long range.
That.
Yeah. To your boy.
Oh, my boy Andre Drummond.
Yeah. Man, he used to throw those at UCLA, and it was amazing. And that's why his middle name is Wes Unsold, because Wes Unsold used to do that as well back in the day. Fun fact. Is this the second Dwayne Bacon?
Another Dwayne Bacon. He's got a Mo Bamba too in there.
Dwayne Bacon on the rise. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
He's on his way to completing the Cool Cats challenge.
PJ Washington Cool Cats, not for sale. Darius Baisley. A lot of fun moments. I'm not seeing like a ton of huge NBA star. Like neither of these guys have like a LeBron.
Because people aren't gifting him LeBrons. That's why.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Steph and Durant. AD, he's got a ton.
How does he have so many 149 moments?
He's got a lot. He's got his own because he's been in and he's participating. Yeah, look, he's got more of his. These are all the ones he probably got gifted, right? Of his own moment. I think that was happening a lot. Zubats, another KD.
Wait, does he still have number 69 of his own moment?
Right, because that was the one he was.
I'd have to go all the way back up.
He said he got gifted it. He's probably down at the bottom. He's keeping that. He better not.
Tyler Hero, Luca.
He's got a lot of cool cats. I think he opened some cool cats packs. I think that's why.
That's probably
RJ.
why.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of good variety in here. It seems like he just opened up a ton of these. Look like he just ripped a ton of packs, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Alex confirmed. There he is. There we go. Show me 69, baby.
Not yet. There it is.
There it is. Nice.
Hold strong.
Nice.
Hold strong.
Doesn't look like the metallic gold Josh Hart, though. I got that.
I can't load anymore. He has too many moments.
That's wild.
But
so he's
got a ton.
I mean, we can check. He probably has the most of any player, would be my guess.
I think he does.
I mean, to the point, to Alex's point, he has been ripping on stream more than anyone else. So it makes sense.
Yeah. Here's a fun one. I've got Zubats collection. This is a fun one. Here we go. He's got a lot of himself. I wonder if it was gifted or what.
Yeah, I bet it's gifts.
Series 1, that's nice.
I have another hot take.
Yep.
I have another hot take. I'm gonna wait.
All right.
Just rip them out and then you just keep going.
This breakout video is just gonna be back to back to back. Yeah. Okay. Hot take. I think when someone gets dunked on or just gets shamed or something, whatever happens in the league, I think there was just like two players just got into it. One of them called him, went out in the press. I don't know if you guys saw that today. But anyway, when two players get into it, I think the fans are going to start gifting one of the other player's moments.
Oh, I love that.
Yes, to troll them.
If they're on the platform, like if Josh Hart gets into it with someone and everyone just starts gifting him that guy's moment.
And it's public, so people will be able to say, Josh Hart received 120.
And it's on the Top Shot Take show where people are talking about it, and we say, look at all the moments he's been gifted. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, but people will be able to pull it up in real time, and it could happen in real time. That's the wild thing. 95 Dwayne Bacon moments coming into Josh Hart's account after he gets dunked on. Oh man, there's so much potential.
Wow.
I'm going to pull up another Cole Anthony, who we know T. Ross got into Top Shot. So here we go. It looks like he's got some friends. We've got our boy Dwayne Bacon again, which is nice. Love to see it.
Two Dwaynes, two Bacons.
Yep. He's got his own moment. And he's got some magic. He's got magic.
Three Bacons.
This makes sense though. He's got to get his teammates and friends, I think. This makes sense.
Yeah, and the difference between him and Terrence Ross is he's not selling his friends. Right?
We're just dunking on Ross. I love T. Ross. He's gonna come on the show one day.
I love T. Ross too. This isn't mean towards T. Ross. I love T. Ross. He's selling his teammates.
I think that's awesome.
They want to know who's Bacon, so I'm gonna play his moment to say this is meet Dwayne Bacon.
We also got to specify. Oh, I'll let Bacon.
Nice little layup. We showed this on the channel before. He drives by Colin Sexton.
Mike pulled one.
Yeah,
that was the highlight of that back.
It was. Yeah. I will say no, but I think it's badass that T. Ross has, because he has, like we just saw, he has his teammates up for double their value, which is like a statement. That's like saying you guys are undervaluing my boy. He's.
All right, I'm back in. I like that. Now.
I think that's an awesome move.
He's trying to get his boys more money. He's saying this is what. Okay, I'm back.
All right,
I'm back in.
We're still going. We got a few more. We've got
we got to get the coveted BLT sandwich in his next bag.
I love that. This is Josh Green's account.
Nice.
He's got a Cool Cats Rui. Your boy Andre Drummond strikes again, Mike.
Yep, he's there. Jalen Smith. I like the Jalen Smith rookie.
Probably gifted a lot of these moments, or maybe he bought him himself. I don't know.
He has almost as many Josh Greens as I have.
There you go. Marcus Smart. I like this Zach play. That's nice. Jamal Murray, John Wall. You just wonder, like, are these guys their friends, or they're like, oh, I like this player. Like, there's a lot of NBA players that showed their support for Dame and Devin Booker recently with all of the All-Star, selections that were happening. So you wonder if these guys are either really close to them or like tight-knit friends, or they just think they're awesome players and they want to grab them for the collection. I don't know. It's a fun thing to kind of see what they have.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be way more interested outside of packs. Like, I want to know what they're purchasing.
Right.
Because I think that to me is really cool. Like, I know when Damian Lee was on the Club Top Shot and he was like, I'm going after some Lonnie Walkers. Like, I love hearing that kind of insight from players, that they're like, these are the dudes I'm interested in.
It's such a cool highlight.
Yeah.
Moment, rather.
We love Josh Green.
But yeah, those are the main ones.
And
that's
it's only
everyone's thing. Yeah.
It's only just beginning. Like, this is just the first class of players that have joined the platform. Like, imagine how curated LeBron's collection is going to have to be when he joins. He's going to have to curate.
It's going to be massive too.
He's going to have to hire someone to be like, get this moment out of here, get this gift out of here. Like, I'm not taking this. Like,
I was just going to say that, like, when we start getting up to LeBron, there, he's got like a brand manager, like a brand Top Shot guy. Yeah, it's Dustin.
Right here. You're looking at him.
He's applied.
Spring Hill Entertainment. I'm the guy.
But imagine that. Do you think that either Top Shot will incorporate something where you have to accept a gift? It would be my guess.
Yeah,
or
probably.
Or the LeBrons and the Currys are going to have to. They're going to have someone watching at all times to just ship things out that are coming in.
I think it's going to be what you're saying, the accepting of gifts for verified accounts.
Yeah.
So you can't flood a LeBron with everything. It's like a DM's open, right? Like, it's the same kind of thing, which will sort of prohibit what you said earlier about gifting a player someone that just dunked on them and saying, like,
that's the best.
Dwayne Bacon just banged on LeBron, and then he gets gifted 500 Dwayne Bacons, right? Like,
I think that's the best.
And
then he tweets about it. He tweets a screenshot.
I think it's going to be good fun. I think you can accept the gift or decline it, or decline it with a message and say thank you or what have you. If it's too many, just decline it because they're trolling, right? I think they're going to do that for the verified accounts. If not, listen in. That's a good idea to do.
I love that. I love the idea of screenshotting and tweeting after it too, like tagging both players. Like poor Yuta Watanabe from Toronto after Anthony Edwards just slammed down.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Yuta just getting all these Anthony Edwards, because that dunk's gonna be a moment too.
See, what'll happen is exactly what Greg said. There will be an opportunity to do it for the players that are on the platform now, and then you can do it, tweet it out, and then someone's going to ruin it forever. And it's going to be one of us three who does it.
Yeah. Yep. I can't wait.
Though.
I can't wait.
Well, yeah, that's a look at NBA players and their moments. It's funny to think that we've got a handful there. It's pretty cool. Where is this going to be come playoff time, come off season? How many people are going to have it, right? And we're in its infancy with it.
I know, especially because I don't know it was Josh Hart like this time last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
And since then, there's been so many more players, and that feels like a month ago now, and that was a week ago.
Yeah.
I wanted to share.
All right. Speaking of that dunk, it was minted today. Let's go. We're close. It's happening.
Wow.
Good looks, Brian.
Sorry, Yuta. I wanted to share.
I was just going to say, how are we doing on Twitch? What's going on over there? Does anyone know we're alive on that platform?
We are alive, and we will shout out the one person that's watching it over on Twitch right now.
We got a Twitch watcher.
We got a Twitch watcher.
We appreciate it.
Pack said, will we get retro moments ever? The MJ over Ewing. I don't think we'll see MJ anytime soon, because he needs to be a part of the, was the Retired Players Association or the whatever it's called. So I don't know if we'll see that, but they are doing a Run It backpack soon that's going to include a couple of pretty cool moments. We're going to see some Shaq and some Allen Iverson. And who's the third one that I'm forgetting? That was a big one. Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll explore it, and MJ is going to be smart, obviously, and say, I need to get 50% of the cut of everything, right? Of whatever moments I'm in. It's like, or I'm getting 60, you get 40. It's going to be something to that extent to say,
on every
the amount of marketing you're going to get to say by saying Michael Jordan moments is just going to, I'm upping it 80-20. It's 80-20 now.
Yeah.
I'm talking myself into that. MJ Estate, don't take less than 80% of whatever the return is.
Just give me that free throw dunk one time.
Oh man.
That's all
Dominique
you want.
Wilkins, dunk contest moments. We need that.
We
When
do
are they
need-
announced? When are they announcing those, by the way, the participants?
Yeah, I don't know. Is the All-Star break's not this weekend, it's next weekend? Or is it
I think it's 2 weeks, or yeah, not this weekend. I think it's March 9th weekend. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that does sound right. So they should. I would think they announce this next week. Then.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it. I'm excited. I know the dunk contest can be hit and miss, right? It's just fun to look forward to.
And maybe, hey, Zach LaVine's gonna be at the All-Star game, so maybe he comes out of retirement. This is the right take. The best way to get an MJ would be a Hawkeye with those Hornet moments to see if he's on the sidelines or something.
Yeah.
What would be funny about getting something from like the early 90s or late 80s is just the quality of the footage is going to be so much worse back then. So the moment's going to be pretty grainy. It would be kind of funny.
Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. They're going to have to figure out. I mean, I guess it's just part of it. It's got that retro vibe. But I wonder if they add any kind of filter over it, or I don't know, try to treat it.
Are we gonna go even further back and there's like Pistol Pete and Bob Cousy moments and like black and white footage? Like, can you imagine that?
That's what I'm telling you. I want that diaper free throw. I want the
some Rick Barry free throws. Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's probably how you shoot free throws. You get it.
It is. Yeah. Oh man. Well, one other thing we wanted to touch on tonight is something that we've seen in the comments quite a bit, just talking about serial numbers, right? Like everyone who joins the platform, it's funny. I feel like when I describe the platform, I'm like, oh, it's like sports cards and you're buying and selling and you're setting the price. And I always get through the explanation and then I realize that I haven't even talked about serial numbers and just the additional level that adds to what we're doing, what we're buying, what we're selling, all that. So it's super interesting. I mean, the short notes beginner's guide is that obviously the lower serial numbers tend to go for more, tend to be valued at a higher price. The jersey number always seems to be one of the most expensive moments you can buy of each moment. And Top Shot has acknowledged that and put that in the actual list of the jersey number or the little sign that says jersey number. And then as you get higher, and we're really only obviously dealing with 12K out of 12K or 15K, as you get higher, the moments tend to get cheaper, but it's also like a wild west of different prices because it's up to the user. So some are super high, some are the lowest ask. But another little quirk seems to be that the top moment, the 15,000 out of 15,000, also tends to have a higher value. Yeah. So the fascinating part of all this is like that value was all just determined by the community. And it makes sense because like number one is a sexy number to have, right? Number two,
jersey number. Yeah. And even what you've talked about, like if it's the player's birthday, like people may not realize that. And that's a pretty unique thing to grab.
Stop saying that because I'm trying to buy them all up. I only have Will Barton's. I need more.
But he's popping. But like, yeah, like you think number one is going to be amazing if you're top five, if your jersey number, but then maybe the year they're born. I don't know. Like what other
their first year in the league.
What is it really going to be? What's that? How is that going to work? Because if you're in if it's a 99 limited like LE, like I don't know how much the number matters, but if it's out of 15,000 and if you're lower, does that matter? I mean, I know it's kind of a dumb thing, but I inherently, even with like baseball cards and basketball cards, when it has a number on the back and I immediately look on the back to see, oh, what number did I get? And if it's like 80 out of 120, I'm like, but if I'm like 13, I'm like, oh, I don't know why. I just think, oh, it's cooler because I'm near the front of the top of it. I don't know. It's a weird thing, and it'll be interesting to see if that actually completely transfers to this when the market starts to actually correct itself.
Yeah, and Greg, I think you're right too in what you said about how it's so interesting that the community kind of dictates it, and everybody's collecting style is different too. I know for me, I don't care as much as long as I'm like, oh, if it's in the top 100, that's amazing, right? Mm-hmm. Like that's how. And then if it's out of 15,000, anything under 1,000, I'm like, oh, this is really nice. But there's no like logic behind that except for that's just like what my brain's doing when I get there.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm looking at cereals and I'm saying, how low can I go within reason, right? Like, what's the lowest ask? Can I climb within $5, 25 bucks, and climb substantially and go from like 11,000 to 1,000, or get into the 3-digit cereal, and it's that difference of a price? I'll take the gamble. If it means nothing down the line, to me, I'm not spending an arm and a leg on it. But if it does come into play and 3-digit cereals are way more coveted than something that's 10,000 plus, the $25 or whatever difference that I spent was worth the risk. If I lose it, I lose it. Like, I didn't break the bank on it.
Right. I think it's hard to tell too, just because we haven't been like, for us specifically, we haven't been selling things either.
Yeah.
So like I'm seeing big numbers be listed on the lower cereals. And I mean, I guess we can go and find out because it's all on the blockchain. But I'm curious, outside of like top 10, jersey number, and the last one, like how wild those differences are,
Yeah. Like what is number 43 selling for at a 15K? Like, I don't know that we've really seen those sell. Like, people are listing them at outrageous prices, and I don't know that anyone's buy it. Maybe they did early on. I don't know. It's just so unknown. But we do know that number 69 will always sell.
Always.
Absolutely.
No, and that's the fascinating. Oh, there we go, Pax.
Shout out Pax.
That's the fascinating thing, and Kelsey brings up a good point too, like how cereal valuations will be when there's more common cards. Like, imagine, it's obviously exciting to get something in the top 10. I mean, I've never pulled something in the top 10 or the top 1,000, honestly, in a pack. But imagine pulling that when you know it's out of 100K. Like, that is like the golden ticket, like the Willy Wonka.
You would think it is, right?
No matter who the player is, you're just like, and I think I do want to back up. The valuation of like a lower serial number is not anything new, I don't think. Like, that being higher, that's totally brought over from sports cards. Even if you're looking at like a serialized sports cards, a sport card, they have the lower number listed the higher for more amount on eBay. So
yeah, I got my Zach LaVine 3 was like, I think 13 or 18 cereal, and I was like, oh, that was definitely the lowest I've ever gotten, and pulled in a pack. So that was really cool. It just felt awesome to be that low of a number, and I think that one's out of 15K. It's a series 2, so I'm hoping that helps out, because that would be awesome. But you just have no idea. Like, I can't sell that right now. I don't think anyone's going to buy it. No one knows what that's really going to be, unless it's Zach LaVine. But
I pulled I already know what you're going to share, Greg. We can share it right now. Let's do that before I was even going to say what I was going to say.
We got another Tobias owner.
We got another Tobias owner. We love to see it, Andre. Wait, hold on. Did you just say it's out of 499? Maybe, or is it because we have the 96 out of 99?
Yeah.
We're just going to say it's out of 99.
Yeah, it is. So
let's talk before you list that. Let's list it for higher.
But I pulled a Tyrese Maxey like 40 or 48, something like that, out of 4,000, and which is great. Like, that's a top 100 out of a 4,000 mint. It's a rookie, his first moment. All those things are really cool. But there's no way to tell what that's actually worth versus what 3,000 is worth.
Right.
It's like hard to figure that out. I just know I'm not selling it anytime soon, so it's fine. I can figure it out later.
When do we think that's going to actually stabilize? Will it be when there's like 1,000 cereal in the packs? Like, 100,000? Like, when do we think that we're going to actually start to see some sort of normalization for tiers in the cereal?
See, I don't even know. I don't know if it's that. Because my thinking is when it gets to 100,000, it's going to make the 15,000s, the 12s, and the 4,000s, like all of those, that much more valuable. But I still don't know if that's going to
go that level further.
Yeah, right. I still don't know. I mean, maybe, but
I think we kind of see it now a little bit, especially, and this was a week ago when things were $3, $2, $3. But anything out of the, like, I would say above 3,000 on a like a Dennis Schroeder or Dwayne Bacon, no disrespect, Mike, you'd see like a ton just be for $3, like the minimum. So I do think we'll see that, especially when we get up to 100K. Also, imagine scrolling through that list of serial numbers for 100K when the time comes.
Even to buy too, like just
to buy,
oh gosh.
Yeah. I mean, and it looks like they're moving a little bit away from that by listing it by lowest price, and you're able to sort that list however you want. I wonder if they'll have like a serial number search term sometime soon.
Yeah.
But I personally love thinking about ways that specific serial numbers are going to be more valuable and why. Mike with the awesome hot take, maybe the jersey number of the player combined with the one of the dude he's posterizing might have a little value for some. I totally think so. That's an awesome thing. And it's
deep cut.
It's truly all like, who knows if we'll ever be able to add messages to these moments when we list them, but that's like something you could add to, like, contextualize. And
I don't want them to allow that. I think it's going to go nuts and make it impossible to search for things that I want. Don't do it.
I want them to, because I got Will Barton's birthday. How are people going to know that I got 1/6/91?
Maybe if it's not next to the thing, but when you click on it, then you can see in the comments someone has added to it. But I don't want it to be like on the side of it. It's going to get crazy with messages.
I'm just glad we're friends, Greg, because I wouldn't ever know to look that up. Like,
it's a long game. It's a long game.
It's a very long game.
It's for Will Barton and Will Barton only.
It's smart. There's no wrong strategy here. It's smart.
It is. Let's share Space Cat's question. Is it true that this pack is a zero risk buy? Sorry for the dumb question. New to Top Shot. Not a dumb question. There's no way to know if it's a zero risk. I wouldn't feel comfortable saying that. What I will say is, based on the other pack drops they've had, I would think you're going to get your value back in it. Those metallic golds seem to be worth at least what the pack is going to cost.
Yeah.
So if that's it, right? If your metallic gold is worth $99, then you're free rolling the other 5 base moments you get.
Yeah. I mean, even in the pack that you just did, Mike, which wasn't superstar heavy or low serial, you still technically made profit right now. Like, if you sold it, you could flip all 3 of them and say, I don't want it. And you would have made 4 times your money?
Yeah. I think even a little bit more than that, I think. Yeah. And I think, and with the rare packs, I think it's even more so. I know the common packs, I moving forward, you're not supposed to like 3 or 4x every time you open up a pack.
Right.
But the rare ones,
in theory, you should be able to.
Zero risk when you can't get one. 100%. Great point.
I do think that's worth saying too. Like, the long-term goal for Top Shop, and I don't know if they've even said this much, but it's obvious, is the common packs are going to be a total risk, like total gamble. You're either going to get 3 moments that are worth less than the $9 or however much you spent, or you're going to get one in there that does exceed the value that you spent. And that's exactly how it works with sports cards. Like, you buy a pack of Topps cards, you're lucky if you get one insert that happens, or a rookie card that happens to exceed the price of the pack you bought. So that's a long-term goal, I know.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll start to do things like you see with cards now in packs, where they have inserts, but maybe they're not super, super limited inserts, but it's cool to get something different than what is just like the base moment. So I don't know what that would be. If it's a label of something, like it's like, I'm just thinking of like, it's a splash, like it's a label of a splash card. I got a splash card. It's a 3-pointer, but it's out of 10,000 or 50,000 or whatever, but it's sort of more limited. So you can feel like I'm not just getting nothing but commons and base cards. I have a shot at some stuff like this.
Honestly, that's what the Cool Cats, I think, was supposed to be, right? Where you get like one thing that's different, but still pretty common with the rest of a common pack.
Right.
And what's different about the Cool Cats is you get a few more moments too. Which is nice.
And that's guaranteed. Like, you're buying it because you know you're getting a Cool Cats card.
But that was called a Cool Cats pack, correct? Right. That's what you were buying.
Yeah.
So that's why, if they do a base pack, but you can still get a shot at an insert in the way that I would buy a pack of cards and I can still get inserts. I think there's a way to do that. You want the general consumer who just wants to buy a pack to feel like they're also having shots at cool stuff. And I think that's a way to do it.
Yeah. They have announced that they're contemplating or working on a standard tier. Right. So common, rare, legendary, but a standard is going to sit between rare and common. So that could be like the insert. And maybe you get an occasional rare in the mix there too. You can obviously buy the guaranteed rare pack for way more, but
whatever the name of the level is, Dapper, take my money. That's where I'm at right now. I'm going to get in line and I'm going to give you my money.
Team Hold is ready to go.
It's so funny. I can't think of another thing in my life where I am actively trying to give money to someone.
And it's no questions asked. It's like, there's a pack. Yeah, I'm in line.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, let me move my schedule around today. Oh, you're going to push it back 3 hours? I'm going to push whatever else I had going on. Don't worry, I'll be there.
As I'm thinking about stuff too, I think down the line, as this gets bigger and hopefully our channel gets bigger, we become Team Hold, and we just wear our own shirts that are Team Hold.
Oh,
right?
I love that.
That's our thing. We need to know who in the comments is team hold with us, because that's what we're doing. Patience is a virtue. Shout out to that comment there. And yeah, we are team hold, baby.
We are team hold.
Speaking of team hold, should we give something away from our collection?
Oh yeah, we gotta give some stuff away. We gotta give some stuff away. Remember, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do that. You can find us on Twitch now. Also, just like the stream, hit the notification button, all those stuff. We've seen a lot of growth in the last couple of days, which has been cool, and it's way more fun when everyone else is getting involved. So appreciate y'all being here and hanging with us for the hour. And the last time we did this, we got off the stream and then 10 minutes later got back on when they dropped packs. But hopefully that's not tonight.
Yeah. But we are going to try again tomorrow morning to be part of that drop. Oh, we got some team holds.
We got some
team hold the line.
Got some
David,
hold. Got some
That's
hold.
right. Team hold, baby.
Oh, we've talked about this. Great question, Heckmar. We talked about this, especially with our hollow, because we thought Tyrese Maxey was cooler than Tobias Harris. But yeah, will the play of the player dunk versus assist, whether if the team win? Oh, I'm sorry, I misread the question. Whether if the team wins and the season stats will factor into the value of the card. That's interesting, right? Like if it's on a championship winning season, if it's on
I even look at me personally, I even look at if they win the game. Like if the highlight is from like a loss, I don't know, but in my head, I'm like, oh, I wish the team had won. Like, I don't know why, but it shouldn't matter. It probably doesn't. I can't even remember if the Lakers won that game in the no-look 3. Like, who cares? It's an amazing moment by LeBron.
It's our old school mentality of like, yeah, the points are nice, but did you win the game?
Yeah, it's like, who cares? I mean, but I do think if they win the title, we've talked about a little bit about this. Like Durant, his first bucket with the Nets, that's a Series 2 moment that you can get. Or his first game back, I should say, from injury. If the Nets win it all this year, if he is Finals MVP, something like that, I think it helps out.
Definitely, I think so too. All right, Greg, how should we do this time? Should we fire a form out again?
Yeah, I'm almost done with the form.
All right, great. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna drop a form in the chat in a second, and you're gonna fill that out with your Top Shot username and your Twitter handle. Again, make sure you like the page. And then how are we doing our giveaway today? I know we got a little spin the wheel. Are we spinning to see, or we already have our moment selected?
That I don't know.
I'm adding a question, favorite host.
So favorite. Okay, great.
But it's optional. It's optional.
Great.
I really just want to see Kelsey's answer.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. So we have a moment from last week that someone gave us, someone gifted us Clip City. Shout out Clip City. They gave us a Lonnie Walker. So we're going to give away a Lonnie Walker. That's a guaranteed giveaway. That's not going to even hit the wheel. And then I believe Dustin and I will each put up a moment, and we'll spin the wheel to see which one goes.
Yeah.
Which I did not do my homework on, but I will right now.
I'm right there in my collection as we speak.
I feel like I should still do it. I know we said we were going to take.
I've got one I can do. It's a pretty nice play. And I think there's some people that like this player. Like I know there's some former Laker. He was a former Laker, and we were kind of bummed that he kind of got away because he's doing pretty good. David Nwaba, I think it's a cool play, and I think he's still got some fans out there. I'll throw him out there. He's probably worth like $20 at this point.
Well, I definitely know who I'm giving away, and
Dwayne Bacon.
Oh, that's 12K LE, baby.
I knew it.
Yo, boom. Yeah, limited edition. I'm only giving out limited editions here. All right. What a layup, baby.
I got to look through mine. So we'll give away the. Well, here I got to put the.
I was right on the money. That Nwaba play that is $20 on the money. So there you go, free.
So form is in the chat. You click that form, fill in your Top Shot username and your Twitter username. Our Twitter username is @TopShotTakes or Top Hot Takes, if you will, but don't do that on the Twitter because that's not going to come out right. So fill out that form. We'll give you about 5 minutes. I'm going to pick what I'm giving away, and then we'll pull up the wheel. Mike, can you pull up the wheel just because I got to figure this out?
Pull up. Yeah, I get the wheel up, right? Oh, you mean you want me to put it so you can see it?
No, just get it ready.
Yeah, I got it ready.
Play. There we go. Look at this.
Boom.
It's a good little play. All right, so make sure to drop your username in there.
And then, all right. So, are we just all giving away this moment too? Is that what we're doing? We're just gonna spin the wheel 4 times?
No, we're spinning it. We're spinning it to determine who.
Okay, so let's.
So we have one guaranteed giveaway, which is the Lonnie Walker, and then we're doing a bonus one of the moments from us.
So it's David Nwaba.
Yep.
It is Dwayne Bacon.
I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna cameo. I'm gonna toss in OPJ. That's his nickname, right? OPJ. Otto Porter Jr.
Oh, Jesus.
No, they don't call him that?
Nope.
Missed opportunity.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. does go by MPJ, I think, at some point.
Yes,
too, so.
yeah, there we go. So
You're
we'll
close.
give you that.
All right.
All right, here we go. So let's see who we are giving away first. We'll share the wheel. Very exciting stuff.
We will someday we'll have music to add to really liven the mood. But tonight, not yet.
Not today. All right, here we go. Let's spin this baby. Let's see who it's going to be.
Ooh.
There we go.
David Nwaba.
The Nwab.
LE of 12K.
Pretty good. Pretty
right.
good. All right.
All right. We have 25 entries. We'll give you 2 more minutes. The form is in the chat. Like Mike, for example, Mike Trembler, if you can pop it into the form. Oh, it's in there. Thank you.
There we go. We're up to 26 now.
There's some amazing usernames in here.
There's a fun fact. Every Porter on Top Shot is Porter Jr. because there's Kevin Porter Jr., Michael Porter Jr., and what was the one we just named?
Otto
Porter Jr. Yeah.
Wow.
How are there? Are they related?
Thank you, Rock and or Roll, for that fun fact.
No, they're not related. They're not.
I guess they can't be brothers, right? Because they can't all be juniors with different names.
Probably
Great
not.
point.
I don't think that's how it works.
All right. 30 more seconds.
Get them in. It's good to see we had like another 10 people show up in the last minute because they were like, "You guys are doing a giveaway?"
Perfect timing, guys. We don't care. Just hop on in and have some fun.
Odds of here's a good one. Odds of winning something here are probably better than odds of scoring a rip pack. I would say almost definitely.
Yeah,
right?
almost definitely.
Almost definitely. Okay.
And it's 2 moments tonight. So
for those that are just joining, where did you how'd you find us? Where'd you come from?
There was no link in the Discord this time.
I gotta imagine. Yeah, Jesus, thank God. Thank
Mike's
God.
still alive.
God. I was receiving memes of Facebook photos of myself in my DMs later that day. If you are just arriving, I know some people are dropping their Top Shot names in here. Oh, Club Top Shot just ended. That's why. Shout out Club Top Shot. Yeah, if you're just tuning in right now, we're about to do a little giveaway. So make sure you fill out the form. Yeah, let's throw the form in there one more time, Greg.
Yeah, we got more people coming in.
We get some more people. We'll give you a few more minutes.
Why don't we pull up some of the comments? Someone said
shout out YouTube algorithm too.
We'll take it. Someone sold their Cool Cats Julius Randle for $40. Pain.
Oh God.
Followed by an emoji. Yeah.
I will say, I think on Cool for this round, I probably spent like $400 on Cool Cats total. But like for what it's going now, I mean it's coming down a little bit now, but geez, it's crazy. Yeah. Thanks, Alex. All right, so let's see, where are we at here at the forum? We're at 30 responses. So yeah, take another minute. We've got a David Nwaba that's going out there. Alani Walker is going out.
Yeah, we want you guys to win. I just want to
shout out. I'm seeing these entries, these usernames. Shout out Tim Allen, who's watching tonight. Username
Buzz
Tim
Lightyear.
Allen. Buzz Lightyear himself. Tim the Toolman Taylor. Thank you. I didn't know you were on Top Shot. You have I'm not going to check if you have the check mark. I'm assuming you do. Oh, also shout out Roger Federer.
Oh, nice.
That's Fishman.
Fishman, thank you for watching.
Unfazed, I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah, that was
so sorry.
Hey, I sold wasn't mine a Cool Cats hero as well?
Yeah, it was a hero.
Yeah, I sold my Unfazed. I'll tell you a little story. I sold my Cool Cats Tyler hero for $170. And I don't regret it because I used that money to buy my Vince Carter moment, which I really wanted. And I wouldn't have bought the Vince had I not sold that one. There were a difference in price, but I used that money to chip away at how much the Vince cost. So I'm happy. Hopefully what you sold it for, you reinvested it in some other stuff that you're really excited about.
Yeah. I love that we can always fall back on that justification. It's like, yeah, but I needed that money to buy something else. So everything's fine.
It's all, hey, it's went up. I know the Heroes went up. Conversely, so is the Vince. I believe in the Vince long term, so I'm happy.
No,
team hold,
right
baby.
Call.
Team hold.
Team hold. Team hold. Sold my AD for 4.5K. Super regrets. 4.5K is still cool.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad if I sold it for that much.
Anytime you get to put a K at the end, it's fun, you know?
Yeah. You did good. Feel good about it.
Evan said there's actually a Jonte Porter that's not a junior. All right.
Yeah. All right. Form is closed.
Vince gang. Jose Lopez, Vince gang. Appreciate it.
Wow. All right. Let's see. Just going to throw these into the wheel.
Wait, hold on. I just going to double check that there's no duplicates.
Okay.
If I, can you send them to me? Because I'm not seeing them on the forum anymore.
Sitesh just said, I sold a Giannis run it back for $80 months ago. # team regrets. That's a tough one. See, like players like that, Giannis, I'd probably still hold on to. That's a little bit of my hot take. I think people are always going to want him. Hero, I think he's kind of there, but he's not. I mean, he's not an all-star. So that's why I don't mind moving some of those guys.
Yeah, I'm there with you.
I like, can we pull up Rock and or Rolls comment? Because I'm into that one. Jonte Porter is going to be our first official NBA guest. That's I'm calling my shot.
All right, here we go. Looks like we've got 41 users. Hold on, I want to make sure I just got the last one.
And if you're just joining us, obviously we're the after party of Club Top Shot, but we'll take it. We love it.
We'll take it.
Club Top Shot's amazing. Hit subscribe to us. We try to do this as often as we can. Way too much. Our fiancés and wives are going to leave us, but we love doing it, and we're gonna keep going. So we're about to do a giveaway, and follow us on Twitter too.
I just want to say, after the First Mint video, we showed up, and maybe that's because we're screaming First Mint every.
We do say shout out First Mint.
We cite our sources.
Take a shot every time we say it.
We cite our sources, but our sources always happen to be.
It's always to be First Mint. We love the First Mint.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
All right, here we go. This is the wheel. So, what do we say? Is the first one David Nwaba? Second one Lonnie Walker?
Sure. Yeah. As NBA fans, who would you rank as the better get?
I'd probably want Lonnie.
Yeah, so maybe we do Lonnie first then.
No, Lonnie second.
Lonnie second? Okay.
Yeah, I do Lonnie second. Yeah. Let's get Nwaba. It's a nice play. It's still good, but I think I'd still want it. Lonnie Walker, you don't know what he's going to be.
I love Lonnie. Lonnie's nice.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Spin the wheel, baby.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Wow. Destinite. Shout out Destinite. That a huge win for Destinite. Just devastating loss for J-Town.
Yeah.
Devastating loss.
Sorry, J-Town Matt.
I think I forgot to just take out Destinite in that after they won. So let me just check that real quick. There it is. Okay.
I'm pulling for Tim Allen right here.
So Destinite is taking home a David Nwaba. Now, Lonnie Walker time. Here we go. Lonnie. Oh, it's not going to be Tim Allen.
Oh, are we going to have another one?
Oh, wow.
This
TJ.
Wheel. This wheel is tough.
This wheel is tough. Like
I'd want to recount. I'd want to recount if I was just below TJ.
Just breaking hearts. So
TJ underscore is the proud winner of the Clip City provided.
Brutal for J-Town.
Shout out to Kevin. I think Kevin was Destinite.
Nice.
There we go.
Can we pull up that Jason Cabrera comment? There we go.
This is true. I'm streaming from my panic room. It's the only place I can lock myself away.
I believe your fiance has mentioned multiple times that you need to decorate the.
So here's the thing. She's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this digital video cards thing. We are the third mint. Thank you. I think we're like the fifth mint. I think we're the 5th or 6th minute at this point.
Yeah.
No, my fiance's like, I'm doing this, we're buying and selling highlights from the NBA, and like we're live streaming about it, and we started a YouTube channel, and she's just like, we got to paint that room. She's cool with everything else.
We got to hang something up.
She's cool with everything else, and I'm like, okay, but
Yeah.
so I'd say we're like a week away.
I missed this comment too. Jonte is actually MPJ's brother.
There we go.
Wow.
Open invitation, Jonte, to come on the show anytime you'd like.
Anytime you want, Jonte. We're huge Jonte fans. Heckmar said, how did this stream double? Heckmar, I think it's because all their streams ended. I think that's what happened.
Yeah, and
we're the third mint.
We're the clowns still going.
The smell of giveaway was in the air.
Yeah.
But shout out Heckmar. He's been here since the beginning.
Yeah.
Tough breakbacks.
Did you tell her about serial numbers though?
Yeah. Oh, this was good. All right. So shout out Destinite, who is walking away with David Nwaba. And then TJ, right? TJ underscore is walking away with Alani Walker.
Well, we've got everyone here too. We should mention that if the pack drop does indeed stay at 9 a.m., we'll be live tomorrow. Come join us. Come back. Wait in line with us. Let's keep talking Top Shot. And so be back. Be ready for tomorrow.
Yeah. Everybody get some rest, and then it's time to get in line, baby.
Let's do it. Can't wait for 80,000 plays.
All right. Well, thanks again. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, do all those cool things. You know what to do. And then we'll see you again next time for some more David Nwaba giveaways.
I've got another one. If you guys want it, ready to fire it up.
I have 10.
The next one's going to be a Dwayne Bacon night. That's what we're just going to get.
Three bacons, and it's all just serial number.
All right. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.